Friday night national TV, Fox, Oregon, Purdue. I'm going to let you know how to play this game and make some money. A free play coming up with analysis in just a moment. Hi, this is Steve Merrill, WagerTalk.com, right back here on Wager Talk TV, breaking down your Friday night national TV game on Fox at 8 o'clock Eastern. Oregon traveling to Purdue, and on the surface, this could be a dangerous letdown spot for the Ducks after their huge home upset win of Ohio State. Of course, we had the over in that game last Saturday for my clients as a best bet at Wager Talk. Never in doubt. Easy 32-31 shootout. I actually gave that to you as a free play here in a solo video last week. You know, a lot of times, most of the times, these big spotlight TV games aren't official best bets. These are just TV leans for you, but occasionally they make the cut, and that over did last week. Not sure this one will make the cut this week, but I'm going to stay away from the side and look at the total once again. And I think the over is the play here. First of all, there's been some sharp money on the over-under. Opened 58.5. It's quickly been bet up to 61 this week here across the board as you check the Wager Talk live odds screen. And I agree with that move for a couple reasons. First of all, Oregon is in a potential letdown spot. Now, they're a 27.5-point favorite. I don't expect them to lose this game outright to a pretty bad Purdue team. But if they are a little bit flat here, I think that could show on the defensive side of the ball. And another factor, teams traveling multiple time zones in the Big Ten have been huge play against, including Ohio State again last week. And that would be an angle working against Oregon here on the short road trip, or the short week having to travel semi-cross country and play on national TV. I don't know if Purdue's a live home dog, though, as they just haven't been that good this season. They got off to that 49-0 win and then had lost 5 in a row, including going 1-4 against the spread the last 5. But they did cover last week in a much better showing against top 25 Illinois, a 50-49 overtime loss. Illinois scored 7, and then Purdue scored, went for 2, and got sacked. Otherwise, they would have pulled the upset as a huge 22-point road underdog. So yes, Purdue did play a lot better last week at Illinois. Was that the buy sign? Well, we'll see. I actually worry about a letdown for Purdue as well. I think these devastating high-scoring losses can take a lot out of a team. So with both Oregon and Purdue in not great scheduling spots, possible letdown spots, let's stay away from the side and look at the total. And if both teams come flat, the defense is usually where that shows, in my opinion. And that's another reason why I think the over 60.5, 61 has some value. We also maybe did see the buy sign with this Purdue offense, which had really struggled this season. I know this includes a little bit of overtime, but they still put up over 520 yards in offense last week, 536 to be exact, against a decent Illinois defense. Illinois is an above-average defense, and the Illini put up 49 points, including 43 in regulation, over 500 yards of offense. And yes, Oregon does have a very good defense, but as I mentioned at the top, I liked that over last week in the Ohio State-Oregon game, and one of the reasons is because Oregon has struggled this year when playing good offensive teams. I mentioned how they gave up the 34 points to Boise State earlier in the season, and then, of course, last week they escaped giving up 31 against Ohio State. Now, I'm not ready to call Purdue a good offense because they haven't been this season, but their offense did look very good last week. So if Oregon does come here a little bit flat, I think the Boilermakers might get more points than expected. And the big part of this handicap is that Oregon should be able to score at will against Purdue. Even if they come in here flat, they're going to have no chance but to not run up the score here with their passing attack. Dillon Gabriel, of course, Central Florida, Oklahoma, now at Oregon. And look how much weaker Oklahoma's offense is this season without Gabriel at the helm. I think that's another sign of how good he is. One of only a handful of quarterbacks, 15,000 yards? I've lost count, career in NCAA. And this matchup is not good for Illinois' defense. Purdue's defense has been very poor this year against the pass. In fact, on average, they're giving up almost 9.5 yards per pass attempt. That means every time their opponent throws the ball, by the way, which is about 24 times a game, they almost get a first down. Oregon on the season is averaging 8.8 yards per pass, 76% completions, and now they're taking on a defense that's giving up 9.3 yards per pass. Purdue can't stop the run either, giving up almost 5.5 yards per carry and almost 7 yards per play. So this potent Oregon offense should be able to move the ball at will. Purdue's offense looked a lot better last week. Oregon in a potential flat spot. Purdue also in a flat spot. Let's look for a lot of offense, very little defense, over the total for Friday Night Football on Fox at 8 Eastern. Now, as I mentioned, not all the times do these games make the cut for best bets. In fact, very seldom do they do. I average maybe 1 to 3 best bets a day. College football Saturday, maybe 3 to 4 plays at most. NFL, 2 to 3 best bets. I'm very selective on the best bets for my clients at WagerTalk.com. So I'd like to give you all these bonus free play videos, additional leans, games I'm looking at for those of you doing your own handicapping and still building your bankroll. But when you are ready to build that bankroll on a consistent basis and treat this as a long-term investment, then you really need to get my best bets each day at wagertalk.com. Let's put in perspective how well they've been doing. First of all, over the last 7 days and nights, on an 8-1, 89% best bet run. That's how selective I am. 9 plays over 7 days, but we went 8-1, 89%. That'll win you a lot of money. In fact, overall this season, this calendar year, rather, the last 10.5 months, this calendar year, 9.5 months, we're in mid-October. This calendar year, I'm up over 170 units won on best bets already in all sports, and we still have 2.5 months to go in 2024. How would you like to get those 2.5 months for free? Well, you can do so this week and this week only, as I have a very special offer for those of you that are waiting and thinking about taking a serious investment, long-term approach. Now's the time to do it. You're going to get all of 2025 all sports, football, baseball, basketball, college, and pro, and also get an instant $200 discount. And then on top of that, we're including the rest of 2024, the next 2.5 months, all sports for free. That's right. Get the rest of this calendar year. We're already up over 170 units, and there's still 2.5 months to go. Get it for free when you sign up for 2025 with that additional $200 discount. It really is a no-brainer. If you're serious about treating this as a long-term investment, this is the package you want. No promo code needed. It's on my page this week only, Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Get there quicker. Shortcut, wt.buzz/SM. Now, if you want football only, you can get the rest of the college season for $2.99, the rest of the NFL season for $3.99. I do have special promo codes for those football-only packages this week as well. So check out the website, check out my page, see what special works best for you, and also check out those daily free plays on my page as well. Steve Merrill, wagertalk.com. Get there quicker once again, wt.buzz/SM. Hey, comment below. If you're finding these weeknight free play videos on these national TV games useful, let me know in the comments below, and I will keep doing them. I read the comments, I reply back. Thumbs up, like is greatly appreciated. Boom, smash it. You did it. I love it. But seriously, I do read the comments and reply back. What are your thoughts on this game? Do you think Oregon smashes them? Was Purdue's offensive breakout last week for real? Side total, what are you looking at here? And what other college best bets do you like this week on the board as well? Include them in the comments below because I read them and I reply back. Thumbs up, like, and don't forget to subscribe. We're almost at 180,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Don't miss out. Make sure you've clicked subscribe and hit the bell as well for instant alerts when these free play videos go up throughout the week, and also my college football top 25 and NFL Fade the Public videos for this weekend. Click the bell for instant alerts, and be sure to follow me on social media as well, at Steve Merrill, 2 R's, 1 L, on X and Instagram. I'm going to start being more active on Instagram. I'm on IG. Who knew? And, of course, on X, at Steve Merrill. And stay tuned here to Wager Talk TV for some more great free content coming up next.